My name is Aaron Murray. Today I interviewed John Burnette, owner of Burnette Farms. He's a cattle farmer in Chatham County, North Carolina. Some of his day-to-day work is keeping up with vaccination and shots, as well as going out to buy hay so that he can be prepared for the winter months. He also makes sure to maintain and make sure that the turf is watered and nutrient-rich so that the cattle may eat as long as they can up until the first freeze. I am very interested in this work because I find it very intriguing working with any animal. I am very intrigued by the selling process and the process from reproduction to being able to generate revenue off of something that has lived and thrived on the farm. That's what intrigues me so much. Some of the legal regulations and things that John faces on a day-to-day bias and basis is things like dealing with OSHA. Being that he works on a farm and can be kind of held in some hazardous situations with running equipment and such, he has to wear the right protective equipment, and he finds that that is very important and is a very strong regulation set by OSHA so that everyone on the farm may keep a safe habit, and that way they will prevent any dangerous situations from taking place. Another regulation he has to keep up with is a tax write-off presented by the government for selling the amount of max $1,500. That would be about, to put in perspective, 2 head of cattle, which he oftentimes sells more than that, but that is the minimum requirement. If he did not meet that requirement, he would not be able to label himself as a cattle farmer and a cattle merchandiser because he would not meet that guideline or regulation. The last and most important thing that John mentioned was the regulations set by the government and by those who he sells to are health regulations. If he does not meet those requirements, which are vaccinations and nutrient-based diets and the right weights for his head of cattle, he is not able to sell, which therefore hurts John's revenue and family lifestyle because he's not able to maintain and support due to that. But I find that I'm still very interested in this line of work because you're not always guaranteed what you're going to get. So you have to go out and you have to make sure you do things correctly and you have to work for what you want. So that is keeping up with your cattle, that is keeping up with the turf and providing the right nutrient-based diets. That's what is intriguing me and calling me so far into the desire of working with cattle.